Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are starting off with exfoliating for this tanning routine. I'm going to take this sugar scrub from Tree Hut and really exfoliate the skin. This is going to get all the dead skin cells off of our skin so that the tan really sticks to the skin and lasts a long time. I'm going to take this shave gel that's from Target. It's just a moisturizing one. It's one I really like. You can use whatever you want. And then I'm going to just basically shave my legs. Shaving is really important as well because that would obviously get all the dead skin cells off as well, and it will make sure you're not hairy, you know. And then I'm also exfoliating my upper body as well, making sure to get in there, especially around my neck area, because that really holds on to all the tan. And you might get a little red, but it's no big deal. I kind of have sensitive skin, so it's not a big deal. Then obviously I'm just toweling off, wiggling, and you know, whatever, singing a little bit in the shower. So you know what's new. And then I'm going in with the CeraVe Moisturizing Lotion. I love this stuff because it is fragrance free. I put this all over my face because I like the way my face looks when I put lotion on it, because it is a little bit more dry. And then it's very important to put it on your neck as well, and your elbows and your feet and your hands, because these are the places that are really going to have the most dry spots, and it's going to cling to it. This is my favorite self tanner. This self tanner only takes like 60 minutes if you want a little bit of a lighter tan. I hold it for 3 hours because I want a deep tan, and it is amazing. I love this stuff. And then I take the Ulta tanning mitt as well to apply it and get to business. I'm basically, you know, using this as a sock puppet. Yeah, okay. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. So I basically take a couple pumps and start going to town on my arm. I usually do 2, maybe 3 pumps on my arm, but it's usually more like 2. I start rubbing it in, basically like you're rubbing in lotion, but you want to make sure there's no streaks. I kind of do circular motions as well as, you know, just swiping motions. And then I move on to my legs. For my legs, I usually do 2 pumps on the lower half and 3 pumps on the upper half, because obviously it is bigger. And then I work it down into my feet as well, making sure to blend it really well. There's no harsh lines, and getting in between your toes is honestly really crucial, because if you don't, you're going to have like lines from where the tan didn't go. So I'm basically showing you guys the difference between the two when the color guard is on. I love this tan because it does have a color guard. If it doesn't, it's really annoying and you can't see where you're putting it. Now I'm basically just putting it on my hand, showing you guys kind of how I do it. I just, again, try and make sure to get in between all of those little crevices, because you don't want a harsh line on your hands. It doesn't look natural, and it doesn't look good. So yeah, your hands aren't going to look like this the entire time. Trust me. And then I go along my neck. I make sure to really get in this area because sometimes it wears off weird and it's just not cute. Then I go on my back and I kind of get it as best as I could. If you have someone to help you with your tan, that's probably the best bet. But sometimes, you know, I'm not even in a bathing suit all the time, so it doesn't really matter because I have a shirt on, obviously. There's a little bit that I obviously missed, and so it's not a big deal. I usually just do 1 pump on my face and spread it all around with the mitt. Nothing too fancy, just making sure, again, I get everywhere on my face. Then I go in with the lotion again on my hands. 1 little pump, maybe even less than a pump. And I put this over my hands super lightly. This is going to make sure that your hands look super, super natural when you get out of the shower. I do this on my feet as well to make sure, again, it blends and you have no harsh lines or anything. Okay, then the last step is to put on baggy clothes. I have this really baggy t-shirt and baggy sweatpants from Victoria's Secret, and then you just wait for 3 hours. You could wait 1 hour if you wanted, or 2 hours if you don't want as much of a tan, but I like to wait 3 hours to get the most. That was weird. 3 hours to get the most out of my tan. I want to make sure I'm nice and bronze and everything. It's really important that you have no tight clothes during this, because you don't want anything rubbing off or anything like that. It doesn't really transfer to clothes that much, but just wear clothes that you don't really care about getting a little bit dirty. These are just clothes I wear when I go to sleep and stuff like that. Make sure you're not going to be sweating. You don't get water on you or anything like that, because that will affect your tan too. So it's not like waterproof, anything like that. Just go around the house, clean, do whatever, and wait for however long you want. And then I'll be back once the 3 hours is done, and I will wash off the tan. Right now it is 12:06, so I will be back at like 3:06, 3:05, something like that, to wash off the tan. All right, you guys, it has been 3 hours. It is almost 3 o'clock, like a couple minutes. Let me check. Like 2:56 right there. I feel like that's close enough, you know. I could probably wash it off right now. So I'm about to hop in the shower, rinse off the color guard. There is a color guard on your skin that is gonna rinse off in the shower, so don't be alarmed when you're washing your body and tan comes off. It's just a color guard. You're not washing off all your tan. And I have noticed that with this tan, it develops afterwards, like after you rinse it off. So this develops overnight or throughout the day, whenever you kind of do it for the next, like, I don't know, 12 hours or something. It kind of develops. The first time I did it, I woke up the next day and I was like, yay, the tan is a lot darker than I thought it was going to be, which is great in my opinion. So this is what my face looks like right now. I will let you guys see kind of my upper half and maybe my legs of when it's done, and I'll kind of do a side by side so that you guys can see. So I will be right back all washed off. Oh, one more thing. When you rinse it off, do not use body wash or anything like that, because I think that might stop the developing process. So don't use body wash, just rinse and you'll be good to go. All right, you guys, this is what I look like right now without any tan on. I am very, very pale, so this doesn't look like much of a difference, I guess, but it, like I said, develops overnight and everything like that. My hands look super normal, and that is because of the trick that I do with the lotion and everything like that. It doesn't look weird, but as you can see on my back, there is a difference between like the part that I couldn't tan and the part that I could. So, I mean, it's not a huge noticeable difference right now, but it is like overnight, if that makes sense. I hope that that is okay. I will try and do a more accurate like before and after for you guys so that you can see like the actual difference. Maybe take a photo or something, or even like next to like side to side if it makes a difference. I don't know. So here they are side by side. You can definitely tell there is a noticeable difference, but like I said, it does develop overnight, so be patient. One more thing that I do is put on the same lotion that I used in the beginning all over my body. You want to make sure it is a lotion that is fragrance free so that it doesn't take off the tan, because of the strong fragrances. It can kind of do that sometimes. So this one doesn't have any fragrances at all. So it is really good for using when you tan. I love self-tanning because it means I don't have to be in the sun all the time. Makes me feel good about myself because I feel nice and tan and healthy looking. Have a nice glow to my skin. So that's why I like tanning, and I hope you guys liked this tutorial. So I will see you guys in a video very, very soon. Bye.